Between episodes I began to set up an automated copper farm. Much of it was recorded, but since I used replay mod for most of it, a lot of the footage just didn't work or was corrupted whilst editing. I will make sure to OBS record the second half of the build, along with giving a full tour once it's entirely complete. The idea behind making this farm instead of, say, iron is that most people had already created an infinite source on their end. So in an attempt to socialise and begin trade agreements, I made something I knew people didn't already have in bulk, plus future builds of my own would need a lot of copper. Along with the metal, clay and quartz were also byproducts that people and myself might find handy to use in the future. Initially the plan had been to continue and ideally complete the copper factory, but Sunny had the idea of setting up a permanent shopping district close to spawn, so eventually everyone would be meeting up there to plan out and build our stores where buying and selling could happen. Since I was already making a copper farm and had intended to sell it regardless, my first major build would be for a copper shop, and who else was there known for being a purveyor of fine copper? Hadjan Nazir was an ancient copper merchant who at one point had a stone tablet aimed towards him due to the bad quality copper which he sold to someone. This, thousands of years later, became a bit of a micro meme that I personally am a big fan of. I wanted to make something that would honour this meme, and being that he was from Mesopotamia, I looked up some designs online for a decent build. Eventually I went with building a scaled down version of a ziggurat, something of deep meaning and culture for the time, but equally I know about them from Dungeons & Dragons. Primarily I would want my build to be out of sandstone, terracotta and copper. The copper, ironically, was actually getting short due to so many of my resources going into the farm, but I had enough for the build in the end. Not wanting to be solid blocks of colour, I gathered some stripped birch and different cut copper blocks, which were then put in a chest for the build. I also gathered what resources I could to try and make the highest quality copper bar that I could, which it turns out looks very similar to a clay brick that was renamed in an anvil. I gathered plenty of sand and turned it into sandstone, along with washing whatever copper ore I had available from crushing it down, and gathered them both for the build. Now that I had everything I needed, I wanted to go talk to some people about my weekly quest, which as of writing is still ongoing, so will be heavily censored in this video. I would also ask about their planned shops and see what they were up to. I went to Crow's base first and found out he wasn't home. I then went to Sunny's base and found out he also wasn't in. After a bit of hesitation and confusion, I found out that chat was currently bugged and everyone had actually gathered without me. So I made my way over to spawn and where the shops would be built.
Hello.
I
Hello.
didn't realise that was now, otherwise I would have come over. No one told me.
Oh, it's fine. We all just kind of came.
So I was doing something beforehand, but now I will prep shit.
I see. You can just grab a wool color over here. There's some wool.
I marked out an area for my build with the wool I was given, then returned to my base for resources and shears. Well, I'm over here. You wanted to trade with me, right?
Say what?
I'm gonna shit one. I'm gonna work. 4 is good enough. I need that. Okay, new shit. I can take this back. Yeah. I'll take him.
Hello. Oh, what are you doing? You putting a chicken on my head. Hey, get back here. Hey, get back here. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? You take the chicken, Crow.
Oh.
Nah. Somebody say they need deep slate.
We're trying to decide what we want to make the road out of.
Uh-huh.
And I was suggesting, rain, perfect. I was suggesting we could do deep slate bricks or blackstone bricks. Oh yeah, wattle and daub. Yeah, I'm using that at my main base. Problem is, it's very expensive. It takes, for each block, it's 2 straw and 2 clay and 4 sticks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a very expensive block, and I'm gonna have to automate clay to do it, much more of it.
Wait, you can use wheat.
I can?
Yeah. There's straw wheat and I think flax is an option. Obviously, you still need the clay.
Oh. Yeah, but I already have wheat automated, so that's nice.
Yeah, and the clay is... You kind of get that with every byproduct under create.
True. It's like, for building it so far, I've just been, like, going down to the river and just chucking a whole bunch up, but I guess I could make a really easy, like, sand washing setup. That wouldn't be too difficult.
I mean, it's a huge byproduct for my copper farm if you ever need, like, clay.
That's true. I do have a whole bunch of crushed copper. I could just go home and wash it, but that doesn't yield a whole lot. It's probably not going to look that medieval once I'm finished with it. I'm actually going for more like a Chongqing, like China market kind of vibe with like the gray bricks and everything, which will probably look more like once I actually have the shape of the buildings up and like bamboo lanterns. I'm probably going to do a lot of.
I'm making a ziggurat, so I think we're all going for very different vibes.
Holy beans! You are building a straight up ziggurat.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller than what they usually are because I didn't want to like absolutely dominate, but
That's still like, it's a ziggurat, like, very powerful structure. I like this vibe here. It reminds me kind of like a small chapel kind of vibe.
yeah.
I'm going for a French cafe kind of vibe.
French cat. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
This is
with
gonna
that,
be
the-
this is gonna be the outside patio area.
Yeah. Speaking of being social, I actually have to go run my Shadowrun session tonight, but I got a good start, I feel like, so.
Yeah. And just like that, I gotta go back to the nether. I mean, most of it went into trapdoors. There's a donkey in my house for some reason. Did I just call it a house?
I guess.
Oh my god. There's a donkey in my shop. God, those look so good. Hi, Sunny.
It's looking nice, Crow.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got like a sandstone vibe going on here. I like it. I stole your copper. I got a game plan to turn the box into something great. I made something completely new. I'm just gonna tear the box down. I'll sell some enchantments. Did you just sword his chest for him?
Yeah, I instinctively do that.
Oh, were you showing me something?
Yeah. Obviously, I'm trying to trade with people. We're setting up these stores.
On my roof.
Oh, you don't know. That took you a little bit to answer. You might be doing something fishy.
You owe me money.
I owe you money. I'm not just come out here lying.
You owe me money.
I don't owe you anything. I don't regret the choices I've made then. I don't regret any of the choices I've made.
Oh, no.
Oh
You owe me.
no! Oh, what have I done? Box.
Why are you making fun of my box?
I'm not. I'm just pointing that out and then using your stone cutter.
You don't regret the choices you made? What choices have you made? I can only hold on to the bit so long. Goofy ass.
Like, I have a basement that is literally just like, I think all 16 colors. And you can bucket that up, put it under a fan, and wash it like you would with like a washer or burner or horn or whatever. And it will automatically do it. You can, for most of the items, also just throw it in the water or in the coloured dye, but it's probably easier to use the fan. I can like take some bits over and dye it for you if you want.
Yeah.
Because again, I can.
Are you looking at it with 3 cam?
Let me go dye this. I'll be back.
I'll give both of you silver coins. I know, like, it's finished enough for the requirements.
Yay.
Yeah, my bad. I was gonna put one on your house, but then I'm like, wait, she might think that I'm just ignoring the fact that she built this whole little cute thing. It was repeatedly offer someone 1 baked potato until they say no.
Ah, okay.
So I would assume he would have just badgered the same player every like minute, like giving them a baked potato. But he just methodically every like 10-20 minutes gave a random person a baked potato. And no one ever declined. But he just did it in like a really methodical like way of like only once every few minutes. The way he completed it was he wanted like 2 stacks of brass and offered me some iron. And I gave him the brass and he's like, now, would you like this potato instead of the iron? It looks really like imposing. Even though it's not big. Like it's small, but it somehow looks more imposing than mine. Oh yeah, that's pretty huge. I'm gonna be. No, where am I going? Are you trying to hang me? All right, I'm gonna be getting off. Oh.
But yes, I will be on during the week as usual.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh wow, you've made a lot of progress. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I did a little bit more after you left, and I've just finished this.
Also, it just occurred to me that I'm gonna need power in there, so I'm putting a windmill on top. I was just like, I really don't want to set up a steam engine for like a little bakery shop.
After nearly 3 full days, I finished the main build, and after a quick blimp on GIMP, I set up an advertisement for my new store. I did have OBS opened when I placed it, but Minecraft wasn't selected, so this is the best footage we have.
Oh look, that looks horrifying. What is that? Why does he have 17 chins?
With the shop finished, I would obviously need to fill it. My next immediate plans were to complete my side quest and finish up the copper farm so I could stockpile my new store. Hopefully I record some of the construction of the copper farm, otherwise it will be between episodes and I'll be sure to give a full tour on foot. But that's for next episode. Bye!